The Advent Storybook, 25 Bible Stories Showing Why Jesus Came, by Laura Ritchie, illustrated by Ian Dale. Today is day 12, as today is December 12th. Slavery in Egypt. This reminds me of a mural that I painted 6 years ago. I might go visit that mural and make a video about it if anybody wants to see, or make a video about it even if no one wants to see. Exodus chapters 1 through 3. So we have moved on from Genesis to the second book of the Bible, Exodus, which means to exit, the great exodus of Egypt. Galatians, I don't know, I'm making that up. Doesn't that mean exit? I'm pretty sure. Galatians 5:1. For freedom Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery. Jacob's family moved to Egypt and had plenty to eat during the famine because of Joseph. Now remember, there was Abraham, then Isaac, then Jacob, then Joseph. Jacob actually had 12 sons. Joseph was one of them. And we know there was a son named Simeon and a son named Benjamin. There were 70 people in Jacob's family at this time. They were called the people of Israel, or Israelites. Abraham and Jacob's family kept growing and growing just as God had promised. After Joseph grew old and died, a new Pharaoh ruled Egypt who did not remember Joseph. He saw how big the family of Jacob, or Israel, had become, and he was scared of them. He made them slaves. The Israelites, also called Hebrews, had to work very hard building cities and growing food. This new king of Egypt was so evil that he told the Hebrew midwives who helped deliver the new babies to only allow girl babies to live. But the Hebrew midwives listened to God instead of the evil king. They let the baby boys live too. During this time, an Israelite woman had a baby boy. She hid him for 3 months. Then she made a special waterproof basket for him and put him in the Nile River. The baby's sister, Miriam, watched the basket float. Pharaoh's own daughter found the basket with the crying baby boy inside. She adopted him and named him Moses. Moses grew up in the palace of Pharaoh, but he knew he was an Israelite. He became angry about the way the Egyptians treated the Israelite slaves. Then Moses made a big mistake. He killed an Egyptian who was hurting a slave. Pharaoh became very angry with him, so Moses ran away to a place called Midian and lived there as a shepherd. In Egypt, the Israelites cried out to God, asking him to rescue them from slavery. God heard their cries, and he was going to send a rescuer. Just as the Israelites were slaves to the Egyptians, all people are slaves to sin. We all need God to rescue us. What does it mean to be a slave? What does it mean to be free? So we can go Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, and then somewhere down the line, Moses. What does it mean to be a slave? Well, it means being forced to work. What does it mean to be free? It means to be liberated from what's holding us down. Romans 8:31. But if Christ is for us, then who can be against us? Jesus said, they hated me, they're going to hate you. 1 John 4:4, he who is in me is greater than he who is in this world, and he who is in this world is Satan himself. Let's be in this world, but not of this world. Let's be liberated and claim our freedom in Christ. That's it for today. Merry Christmas.